Ever bought something that looked perfect on a photo, only to find it's more of a letdown when you actually try it? That's a story I hear a lot from people hunting for a mobility scooter. The glossy images promise a smooth ride, a sleek design, and the freedom to zip around the neighborhood. But once you get it home, the reality can feel cramped, underpowered, or just plain inconvenient. If you're on the fence about spending a few $1,000s on a scooter that could be your daily companion, this review is here to keep you from making a purchase you'll regret. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about the category itself. Mobility scooters sit at the intersection of medical equipment and personal transportation, and the expectations are a bit different from a regular electric bike or a power wheelchair. Buyers aren't just looking for speed, they need a sturdy platform that can hold a lot of weight, a battery that won't quit halfway through a grocery run, and a seat you can actually sit in for an hour without feeling sore. The Pride Mobility Pursuit 2.0 tries to hit those marks with a 400-pound weight capacity, a top speed of about 9.3 miles per hour, and a claimed 40-mile range thanks to its lithium battery upgrade. In practice, that means a typical retiree who lives in a suburban cul-de-sac can comfortably make a round trip to the local store, the post office, and back without worrying about a dead battery, while still having enough torque to tackle a gentle hill or two. Who should consider this scooter? If you're an adult who spends a lot of time outdoors, whether that's meeting friends at the park, navigating a large retirement community, or just wanting the independence to drive to the farmer's market, this model lines up nicely. The tough and durable chassis feels more like a small utility vehicle than a lightweight scooter, which is a real advantage when you're taking it over uneven sidewalks or gravel paths. The seat is padded and contoured, and the adjustable tiller lets you set the steering column to a height that matches your own. That's not just a comfort perk, it actually reduces strain on your back and shoulders during longer rides. The built-in USB charger is a thoughtful touch, letting you top up a phone or a hearing aid while you're out, so you won't have to carry a separate power bank. On the flip side, there are a few practical trade-offs that people often overlook until the scooter is already in their driveway. First, the overall footprint is fairly large, about the size of a compact car's interior, so fitting it into a standard garage or a small apartment balcony can be a challenge. If you need to load it into a trunk or a roof rack, you'll likely have to enlist a friend or use a specialized lift, which adds an extra step to any road trip plan. The turning radius, while decent for a four-wheel design, isn't as tight as a three-wheel scooter, meaning you'll have to plan a little more space when navigating crowded store aisles. Also, while 9.3 miles per hour feels breezy for a leisurely stroll, it won't cut it if you need to keep pace with faster pedestrians or cross a busy street quickly. You'll still be dependent on crosswalk signals and safe crossing points. Finally, the lithium battery upgrade is a nice selling point, but the scooter's charging time is still several hours, so you'll have to schedule your rides around a charging routine if you want to keep the 40-mile range realistic. What really sets the Pursuit 2.0 apart in everyday use is how the premium seating comfort translates when you actually sit down for a half-hour outing. I've watched friends take it to a local botanical garden, and they tell me the seat stays supportive even after walking the winding paths for a while. The enhanced LED lighting isn't just a decorative feature either, it provides enough illumination to feel safe on dimly lit parking lots or residential streets after dark. Because the scooter is classified as an FDA Class II medical device, it meets stricter safety standards than many hobby-grade models, which gives an extra layer of confidence for caregivers and family members. If you're someone who lives in a high-rise building, relies on elevators, or has limited storage space, you might want to skip this model. The weight of the scooter itself, well over 300 lb, means it's not something you can easily lift into an elevator without assistance. In those situations, a smaller three-wheel model or even a foldable power wheelchair could be a smarter fit. Conversely, if you have a driveway, a garage, or a dedicated storage area, and you value the combination of a high weight limit, longer range, and a seat that feels like it was designed for you, the Pursuit 2.0 delivers a level of confidence that many lower-priced competitors lack. The high rating of 4.8 out of 5 stars across 67 reviewers suggests that the majority of owners are satisfied with the real-world performance, especially when they compare it to the cheaper scooters.